Hello everyone, welcome back. I want to talk to you guys today about a vulnerability that I have been finding in the Holosun 510C. Now this is my favorite optic. Optic works great, electronics are really good, but there is a vulnerability with the locking latch. Okay, now it's not the lever itself, it's this little latch over here that basically the arm locks into, and it's spring loaded, right? And the problem is that there's this little stud that sticks out that holds this piece in place, and this is the second time that that stud has broken. Okay, and then what happens is when that little stud comes out that holds that piece in its place, this comes out and there's a spring in there that you also lose the spring. Now that doesn't mean that this is going to fall off, right? When you lock this down, there's more than enough, because there's still enough leverage to lock this in place. The only reason why I know that this one broke is because I wanted to put a 1/3 riser, right? So there's a little riser plate that I have in between the bottom plate and the optic itself. I wanted to put that in there, and when I this is the one that was on there. Okay, so when I went to take this off, that's when this piece fell out. It would not have fallen out otherwise. Okay, now this has happened to me twice. Okay, so this is the second time. So this is a clear vulnerability. That little stud that inserts into this little hook that keeps the arm in place, that little stud needs to be reinforced. Okay. Now, on both optics that this happened to, each of them had done about 10,000 rounds, okay, and then some. So it does take a high round count for that little stud to vibrate loose, okay. But when it does, it's not like the optic's gonna fall off of your gun. Like I said, there's no way I would have known that that was broken unless I intentionally took this off for the purpose of, until I went to intentionally take this off. And it takes quite a bit of pressure to take this off, right? If you've got it, because there's a tension screw on the other side. If it's securely locked in place, it's not just gonna come off, right? So that little locking latch is more of a backup, okay? So even if I had left this one on there, it would have probably, I would have never even known it was broken, okay? Now, that said, in the prior time that this broke, and this time, Holosun did replace this plate for me, this bottom plate, on warranty, okay? So if it does break, just send them an email, send them a picture with the broken part, along with the serial number that's on the side of your optic. Tell them the address that you want it shipped to, because I'll cut down on a back and forth email. And the last two times that it happened to me, basically they said we're shipping you out a replacement, not a problem. Okay, so it was like just one email out and then one email coming back in telling me that they're shipping it out. Okay, so but this is the second time it's happened, so that's a clear area of vulnerability. However, if it does break, like I said, the optic's not going to fall off of the gun. This little swing arm has more than enough tension to keep the optic in place. Okay, so just something to be aware of. More than anything, I wanted to put this video out there so that this vulnerability does get a little bit of attention, and I'm hoping that Holosun in the future does address this problem and improve the strength of that little stud that holds that little locking mechanism in place. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If not, remember the channel, subscribe, hit the bell button so you get notification new videos I put up. I'll talk to you all soon.